Hi, it's Super Videos back at you for another video. This is going to be a Fear the Walking Dead video. We're going to be discussing whether or not Nick is Fear's Rick. So what I mean by that is if Nick Clark from Fear the Walking Dead is going to become the lead character of the show, just like Rick Grimes is in the original Walking Dead. So obviously there is a lot of differences between the characters from the start. Nick is a young addict. Rick Grimes is a police officer, is a father, is a husband. Nick is none of that. But at the same time, there are parallels between them. We're going to look at some of the moments where Nick and Rick were put in similar situations. So the first one is obviously the very first episode of both Fear the Walking Dead and The Walking Dead. We see Nick, who was hit by a car after he was running away after seeing a walker. Now, although the circumstances are different, but it's the same thing. Rick Grimes is on the ground after he was shot by one of the criminals who he was chasing. So that's one right there. And it's the very first episode for both. So that parallel situation right there gets us going with maybe there is some substance to it. Maybe there is some evidence that this could be the case. The next screenshot we're going to look at is the guts trick, where obviously it's, I think, in the second episode, where Rick Grimes is also covered in walker guts. And in the same situation, we see Nick, who is also covered in guts. Now, they learned this trick in different ways, but at the same time, they both went towards that and they used that trick. Now, Nick uses it more often than Rick does, but again, it's not going to be exactly identical, but similar situations in both cases. And another one is actually a new picture we got from Fear the Walking Dead for the second half of season 2, where we see Nick, who's walking along a road in Mexico, I'm assuming, and it reminds me a lot of Rick in the first episode of season 1, where Rick is riding on horseback towards the city, towards Atlanta. Taking all these three things in consideration, we can see that there is something there. Maybe in a few seasons, or maybe season 3, Nick will become the main character of Fear the Walking Dead. Now, there's obviously other moments that I may have missed, but I think these 3 moments are enough to get us to think towards that direction, that maybe that's where they're going. Maybe they want Nick to become Fear's Rick. Let me know what you think about Nick's role in Fear the Walking Dead and whether or not you think he's going to become the lead character or is already the lead character based on how much screen time he's getting. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching. I'll be back on another video.